So today we're back here in the deserts of central Arizona to photograph under these unusually common conditions, blue skies. We're gonna walk around, find some amazing photos, and I'll walk you through some composition, giving you some tips and tricks of how to photograph this place midday. Let's go. So we are back in the desert today for more photography adventures here on the channel. Today I'm in a location that's near the Superstition Mountains. I love coming out here and photographing cactus, and today is extra special because I've got a composition and a photograph that I've wanted to capture for many, many years. You'll see just in front of the camera here, I have this massive arm of a saguaro that is curling down, and just behind that, I framed up a beautiful multi-armed saguaro off in the distance, and the two together just make for a fantastic composition. I love how the main trunk and the arm curling down to the right side really frames that massive saguaro off in the distance. So beautiful image, nothing too crazy in terms of technical approach for the photo. The main thing is getting the correct depth of field. You'll notice the cactus arm is probably about 2.5 feet away from the front of the camera. So I'm going to be starting with f/16, maybe even moving up to f/22 to get the distant saguaro and the very, very close arm all in focus, so that we can take it to f/22, focus on the trunk of the main saguaro, and we'll get everything in focus. Here's the final image now, and just below I'll put the final settings I used for this image. Sometimes you'll just come across something so interesting, you have to photograph it regardless of the time of day. The day is going really, really well. I'm so happy that I got that first image in the bag. That's an image, like I say, I've been looking for a long time. So fantastic to have that added to my portfolio and my overall image catalog. Super pumped about that. This next image is a perfect example of, again, what to do with blue sky days, midday light. I'm looking for interesting light in terms of the shadows and the highlights, as well as something interesting to put in that blue sky. For this particular image, what I've done is place this giant saguaro with these massive arms coming up as my sky element, so to speak. From there, I have some cactus kind of off in the distance, scattered throughout the image with their own kind of individual breathing room so that they all stand out on their own. Other than that, it's a matter of simply capturing the image. I'm glad you're enjoying the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're notified the next time we upload a new adventure. Let's head down the road and see what else we can find. But always keep your eyes open. You never know what you're going to come across. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, that is impressive. Whoa. So I've come across this amazing scene here in the desert, a fallen and dying cactus, a mighty saguaro cactus. Now these things are so impressive that I want to take a second to walk it step by step and measure this thing out to show you how big they truly are. So a couple things for that scale. I am 6 feet tall and I have a size 12 shoe. So we'll consider that a foot for every step that I take. Let's measure this thing. So you'll notice the trunk itself is about 6 feet tall, which is great because that's how tall I am. So from the base, we'll go ahead and walk it off. Starting with number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 and a half. 30 and a half feet tall. That is insanely huge. Some trees don't get that big, let alone something in an arid and dry environment. These cactus are so impressive. Thrilled I found this today. I'm glad I got to share it with you. Coming up next, another photography tip. So I've put the telephoto lens on, the 100 to 400 lens, and I have a composition zoomed in at about 300 millimeters because I want to really identify this group of cactus just up here on the hillside. They're all kind of towering above the hillside itself that make a great silhouette against that blue sky. And in the upper corner there, you'll see one of the cactus has this nice little curve to it, this droop. I think that makes for the main element of the photo, the interest or intrigue, as well as all these different cactuses in the silhouette of that blue sky. Now, the slope itself, I have kind of centered down the frame, and as many cactus as I can fit in, whilst keeping that big tall one with the droop the main component. So here's that image now. What an incredible day to get out here and take some photographs and have a unique perspective that's not a stunning sunrise or sunset, just an average blue day, and get some incredible photos. And I think we've done that today. I hope you have learned a few tips and tricks along the way that'll get you inspired to get out here on days that maybe are less desirable for photography, like a blue sky day. So for now, hit that like button. Otherwise, I'll see you in that next adventure.